Hello everyone, my name is Van. Today I want to introduce about a new technology is the 3D printed the human organs. And now I'll introduce the step of it. Step 1, you need to scan the organ and reconstruct the model, 3D model for the computer. Step 2, you need to take the healthy tissue from the patients and you need to make sure it's the same DNA. The organ you make have the same DNA with the patients. And also you need to make sure the body will not cause a rejection, because if it have different DNA, the body will have a physical rejection. Step 3, they will then let the healthy tissue transform to the initial stage, and at that stage is the basic stage, so it can make any organs. Then you need to expand the cell number to 10 billions, and is the number that's enough for an organ. Step 4, you need to mix the initial stage with the biomedical hydrogel, and this the water you make is called the bioink. Step 5, put the bioink in the 3D bioprinter, then print the organ out. Step 6, when you finish printing it out, you need to put it in the bioreactor and keep giving it the nutrition. And then let the organ start the physiological functions. The last step, put it in the patient's body and also connected the main blood vessel with the patient's. And the benefits of this 3D printed human organ is it can solve the two main problems of the traditional organ translates. The first one is dying on the waiting list, because in the traditional organ transplantation is need to cost a lot of time to find the same DNA and same organ for you. So a lot of people will die on the waiting list. But this 3D printed human organ, this technology, it can solve this problem, because this technology can make an organ in a short time. Then the second problem with is the physical rejection. But like I said before, in the step 2, you need to take the healthy tissue from the patients and you need to make sure the same DNA. So when your new organ is being printed, you need to use the same DNA. So when you put this organ in the patient's body, the patient's body won't have a physiological rejection. So you solve this problem too. Then is the challenge we met. The first one is a complex organ like our heart will use the very small capillary network to supply the oxygen and the nutrition. But our technology cannot make it now, because we cannot make it such a small. I think it's thinner than a hair, so our technology can make it now. The second is it is very difficult to let an organ to show a physiological functions. The third one is it is very expensive to make an organ, and that because it's very expensive, so maybe our like a normal people in our world that didn't have a lot of money, you cannot make an organ, but the rich man can. So it means only the rich man can take a new organ, and that's unfair. It's also a challenge we met. And this is all for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.